Greetings everybody, Black Shadow here and welcome to yet another episode of Company of Heroes Blitzkrieg mod, in which I give you a small overview of command trees, doctrines that you can take. This time I decided that, well, we already did Panzer Elite, so I might as well do the typical Wehrmacht one, and then we'll end with the American one, you know. Yeah, I placed them previously to to finish with this typical America fuck yeah thing. And I think this map we might as well start with um, the doctrines, the pretty easy one, like all of them for Wehrmacht are pretty easy to explain. Defensive one we accept, of course. And let's see what we have here. Of course, as with every doctrine, we research tanks, different types. Here we have Panzer 4. It might be slightly different version than Panzer Elite 1. I'm not exactly sure. The other Panzer, then Sturmpanzer, which might be very interesting tank to play. And then we might even call Panzer Tiger Elephant from off the map, which should be awesome. That was, typical tanks. Now, we have for defense, we have something like demoralizing and fortifying things. And we might as well go with bunker upgrades. Basically, without this doctrine, I guess the upgrades to bunkers are pretty limited. With that, you can get MG42, 8 station, observation, so a lot of stuff. You can like build 2 or 3 bunkers next to each other and it will be fine. So you might take that. Then it's even nicer. This bunker was basically in vanilla campaign for British, and now with this mod you are able to build that. And there is of course also fire support. That is defensive doctrine of Wehrmacht can also use 88s to build. And for now that's all of the points that we have. But we might as well put our units up front. Mortar fire support. That he can coordinate mortar barrages. Observation bunker we might as well build on the hill. So for now we might as well just go with that. Of course this won't live for long, I guess. And you can see, yeah, he is beautiful. I mean, he's not looking as majestic as Tiger, but he has his uses. And for now I might as well put him here and then in rapid fire position. Now, for the other stuff, because unless you put a doctrine you cannot build... Oh wait, we took a doctrine that we cannot build heavy tanks. Yeah, the only tanks that we can build are from here. So for example, let's show you, we know Marder, we already used him a lot, so I might build 2 as well. Light armor and aircraft. This is Flak Panzer anti-air gun. That might be useful to us. And yeah, there's some artillery falling onto us, which is kinda irritating. Sadly, I won't do much against artillery. Now, Sturmpanzer. Yeah, you can only have 1 on the field, which is kinda understandable. Technically speaking, he has very powerful gun. And Yeah, sorry, for a moment I lost my train of thought, so I'm gonna regather it and then hopefully resume the recording when I have enough points to unlock the rest of the things to show you what's going on. Okay, as you can see, we have more command points, so let's continue with explaining different things about our defensive doctrine. One of the available things is constructing field hotwiser, so meaning additional artillery, which will be very nice because one of the American enemies in this game probably took artillery tree, and it's really fucking up our defensive positions. So these things are very neat, that they are just great, and they will be very extremely helpful. This is like Sturmpanzer Stupa. He's very good against yeah, defensive bombardment. You can call it only on strategic point, but this baby you can call whatever you want as long as you can see it. But of course the recharge time is kinda high, so you cannot spam it as you wish. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Yeah, we had these two 80 pieces, but they got completely destroyed. Okay, this bridge is still out of action. Yeah, this is the mobile wagon Flak Panzer, currently in NTR position, just strictly for realism roleplay purposes, because as far as I'm concerned the enemy does not have tanks. Not tanks, facepalm. Airborne, all of that stuff. Okay, continuing. Other thing, we get with this we get a bonus to defense, which is better for us. Our pioneers are better, although in the mid-end game they are not used that much, I guess. We are putting like your better units, end game ones. And with this, the defensive positions is something like a British engineering tree, that the defensive positions are just simply better. They are more powerful. Now, the last thing, every building in base gets a machine gun. We have better mines, the teller mines can be placed, and the cost of the mines overall is reduced, which is even better. And our units are better behind cover. Basically, quite a lot passive abilities. Yes, you can see we have total 4, but only one can be used once, because yeah, we can only have one elephant on the field, which is kinda like, I can understand that. I really can. Yeah, don't look at me, these guys like put themselves here and they fucked it up. Simple as that. Aside from that, what more I can give to you about this particular doctrine? I might just as well try to show you the hotwisers themselves. Yeah, this is the hotwiser non-barricaded version and barricaded version. I mean barricaded. As you can see, he has really nice range. Although we cannot reach the base from here, we might be able to do it, but we do not need that. Usually, I guess, like if you play with your friend or friends, like if you take this doctrine, you take most of the defense on yourself and say to the guys, hey, I got this, I build artillery and I keep our front lines intact and make sure that the bad guys do not pass through. I'm gonna check if there is, yeah, you can only build 2 of them, and I guess you can only build 2 of the unfortified version, which is once again very okay. Whereas the Salvo slightly has bigger, slightly larger range. We might as well try to build them closer, like somewhere like here. if we build them here, the top left base will be in range. It's an idea worth checking. Anyways, aside from that, I think that's most of the things. With this doctrine, you get the standard infantry units, I guess. Also, worth noting, you get a sniper from the beginning, but you can only have 2 of them on the field, which I agree. You know, the usual set of half tracks. You don't get double warfare, but you get like nice pack defense gun. This one is from the beginning. You do not get building to build heavy tanks, meaning you do not get. Oh wait, this building already. Like, you do not get the building for heavy tanks, like heavier tanks, I guess. But overall, it's kinda okay. Even with only these tanks from here, it's possible to win the game. Like, Panzerkampfwagen 4 is like common unit in most German doctrines, so with this, it's possible for you to win the game, to make a breakthrough. Like, after artillery pummeling, then you just make a punch with your common units after artillery pummeling. And of course, you can always soften the enemy with rocket barrage, which is great. I really like that ability. And then it seems like my Panzer Elite AI friend took Luftwaffe tactics. Not the best choice, but well, one can say when we are dealing with AI. Anyways, folks, that was it. I hope you enjoyed this short overview of Wehrmacht defensive doctrine. If so, consider clicking the like button, leaving a comment, or subscribing to my channel. If not, I hope you didn't waste any time here and you'll swing by in the near future to maybe find something that you will enjoy. I see ya guys next time. Bye bye.